Good morning. Today we are starting a topic circulation. In this topic we first study circulatory system. In higher animals the circulation is carried out by a special fluid. The special fluid which is called as the blood and lymph. Higher animals from Annelida to Chordate have a special circulatory fluid, the blood which is pumped by the heart and which is carried towards the tissues through the blood vessels. The special circulating fluid, the blood and lymph. The blood is a fluid connective tissue which is derived from the embryonic mesoderm. Blood is a bright red in color. Blood is a bright red in color, alkaline in nature, 7.4 pH, salty, viscous and heavier than the water. In circulatory system, blood which is circulated through the body. The system in which blood is circulated through the body is called as the circulatory system. In circulatory system, there are three components which perform the function of this circulatory system. First component is the blood, which is a special fluid which circulates this system throughout the body is called as circulatory system. Then second component is the heart which perform pumping of blood. The heart is the pumping organ. And third component is the blood vessels. Blood vessels are closed tube-like structures which carry blood. The blood vessels are of three types. First, arteries, which is nearer to the heart. Second, veins, which is away from the heart. And third is the capillaries, which spread all over the body in the form of network. These blood vessels carry a circulatory fluid from heart to each and every cell or each and every organ of the body. There are two types of circulatory systems in animals. First type is open circulatory system. Open circulatory system which is found in the animals like arthropods, mollusks, prawns, crabs, spider and insect-like animals. And second, closed circulatory system which is found in animals like annelids, invertebrates animals, vertebrates animals, including human beings. Animals, circulatory system perform different types of functions such as transports of nutrients such as the glucose, amino acids, fatty acids. Second function is the transports of waste products such as urea, uric Then next function is the transport of hormones and enzymes. Then transports of water in organic ions and various chemicals. Defense against the diseases is the next function of the circulatory system, and the next and last function is the transport of respiratory gases such as oxygen and carbon dioxide. Then next point is types of circulatory system. There are two types of circulatory system. First is the open circulatory system. The open circulatory system, which is found in the animals like arthropods, mollusks, prawns, crabs, spider and insects. In open circulatory system, blood is circulated through a body cavity or a hemophore. The viscous organs lie in the blood fluid cavities, and exchange of material takes place directly between blood and the cells or the body tissues. Blood flows with a low pressure and usually does not contain any respiratory pigment like a hemoglobin. Hence, open circulatory system does not transport respiratory gases. See the diagrammatic representation of open circulatory system. Type of circulatory system is the closed circulatory system. It is a common in annelids, invertebrates and all vertebrates including human being. Blood is circulated all over the body through a network of blood vessels. Blood does not come in contact with cells or tissues. Exchange of material between blood and body tissue through an intermediate fluid called as the lymph. Blood flow with a high pressure and contain a respiratory pigment called as the hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is a agent, or hemoglobin is a pigment which acts as an agent for the transportation of gases. Then closed circulatory system was discovered by an English medical doctor, William Harvey, in 1628. Then next is, this is the diagrammatic representation of closed circulatory system. In closed circulatory system, example in human, blood circulated through a double circulation process, or heart pump a blood in a twice in each cycle. To see the difference between the open circulatory system and closed circulatory system, in this difference, first difference, in open circulation or open circulatory system is the blood flows through open spaces or open cavities, which is called as the lacunae, or which is known as the sinuses. Then first difference in closed circulation is the blood flows through a system of closed chambers and a tube like structures called as the heart and the blood vessels. Second difference in open circulation is the no capillary system. Blood only flows in the cavities. There is a no capillary system. Then second difference in closed circulation is a fine network of capillaries which carry blood throughout the body. Third difference is the blood flows under a low pressure. And third difference in closed circulation, blood flows under a high pressure. Fourth difference in open circulation is the distribution of blood is poorly controlled, and in closed circulation the distribution of blood is well regulated. And then next difference in open circulation is the exchange of gases, nutrients directly between blood and tissues. And the difference in closed circulation is the gases and nutrients pass throughout the capillary wall to the tissues. Then next difference in open circulation is the blood returns heart slowly, and in closed circulation blood returns to heart rapidly. And the last difference is the examples. Open circulation system which is found in examples like arthropods, crabs, spider, and closed circulatory system occur in animals like annelids, vertebrates, including human being. Due to these differences, closed circulatory system is a more efficient than the open circulatory system. Can be divided into two main types. First is the single circulation and second is the double circulation. Single circulation which is occurs in fishes, double circulation which is occurs in mammals, birds. Then single circulation in fish. The blood passes through heart only once during each cycle. In fish, in single circulation, blood passes through heart only once during in each cycle. In fishes, deoxygenated blood is pumped from heart towards the gills. In fishes, deoxygenated blood is pumped from heart towards the gills, where it undergoes oxygenation. For oxygenation, deoxygenated blood pumped from the heart towards the gill for the oxygenation of blood in fishes. Oxygenated blood moves towards the various body parts. The oxygenated blood moves towards the various body parts. Get deoxygenated blood returns back towards the heart for the next cycle. The deoxygenated blood returns back to the heart for next cycle. In single circulation, example fish, the heart of fish, which is also called as venous heart, because in fish, heart only carries a deoxygenated blood. The heart of fish carries only deoxygenated blood, hence the heart of fish is called as the venous heart. Then second type of closed circulation is the double circulation, which occurs in the mammals, birds. In double circulation, blood passes through heart twice during each cycle. In double circulation, blood passes through a heart twice during each cycle. In these animals, heart pumps the deoxygenated blood. In these animals, heart pumps deoxygenated blood to the lungs for oxygenation, and it returns to heart. It returns to heart as a oxygenated blood. This circulation is called as the pulmonary circulation. In pulmonary circulation, heart pumps deoxygenated blood to lungs for oxygenation, and it returns to heart as a oxygenated blood. This circulation is called as the pulmonary circulation. Then this oxygenated blood is pumped from the heart towards the various body parts except lungs. The purified blood or oxygenated blood is pumped from the heart towards the various body parts except lungs and returned back to the heart as deoxygenated blood. This circulation is called as the systemic circulation. This circulation is called as the systemic circulation. See the diagrammatic chart. In human heart shows double circulation. Heart from right atrium, deoxygenated blood. Right atrium which collect the deoxygenated blood from superior and inferior vena cava. Right atrium which collect the deoxygenated blood in right atrium from superior and inferior vena cava, and in the heart and left atrium the oxygenated blood collected through four pulmonary veins from the lungs. In lungs, blood is oxygenated. This oxygenated blood which carry from lungs and which pour into the left atrium via four pulmonary veins. Then superior and inferior vena cava which collect deoxygenated blood from different body organs or different body parts. The dorsal aorta which supply the oxygenated blood towards the body organs. Then the circulation which is known as the systemic circulation. Dorsal aorta which collect the oxygenated blood from the left ventricle. In left ventricle, oxygenated blood which is pumped via a semilunar valve into the dorsal aorta. Dorsal aorta which carry oxygenated blood towards the body organs. Then second circulation is the pulmonary circulation. In this pulmonary circulation, in the right atrium of heart, superior and inferior vena cava which collect the deoxygenated blood from different body parts from right atrium to right ventricle. Right atrium push the deoxygenated blood into the right ventricle, and from right ventricle via pulmonary artery the deoxygenated blood carry towards the lung for purification or for the oxygenation of blood, and the oxygenated blood which carry towards the twice or again towards the heart by a 4 pulmonary veins, and the 4 pulmonary veins return, collect the blood into the heart. In this process, double circulation takes place in human